Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I've been telling you guys I started a side hustle, and that side hustle has became a DoorDasher, okay? And I'm also signed up for Uber Eats. I haven't really tried it yet. Right now, I'm on my way to a Mexican restaurant to pick up a DoorDash order. And I'll explain what's going on with DoorDash now. It's kind of like a nightmare right now, and it's miserable. And here's why I would not recommend it to a place where it's not really that busy. So guys, when you are a Dasher or Uber Eats delivery driver, food driver, always get an insulated bag. It does feed a pizza, but according to DoorDash, it's not considered a pizza bag, but this is a nice catering bag. This one I got from Trader Joe's. So guys, I signed up with DoorDash around Christmas time. And when I signed up, I actually had to wait about a year and a half until I was able to get on because there was just too many Dashers in my area. I think their policy has changed. I think that they're like, if there's no Dashers when it's not busy, when it's busy, then they'll make you Dash now and you can just sign up for Dash anytime. But here's the thing. So I finally got signed up and I instantly became a top Dasher. When I first started dashing, they gave me an option to do Dash now anytime, doesn't matter if it's busy or slow. And now I am went from a silver status to a gold status. Now what this gold status did is after those 50 orders, I can't dash anywhere anytime I want to. I either have to schedule in advance or I have to wait until it becomes red. And I really don't like that because this is my side gig. I have a real job and it has different crazy kind of hours. I can't just schedule and dash on a scheduled time. I want to schedule when I have some free time and not have to schedule. Right now what DoorDash is doing to me is a nightmare. The whole day when it's supposed to be busy, it's the playoffs and it's not busy, there's too many Dashers and I just don't like that. So I signed up for Uber Eats. I turned it on for a little bit, kind of hard to use it. I wish Uber had an Uber rideshare app and an Uber Eats app at the same time. That way you don't get confused and accidentally almost start basically giving person a taxi ride. So I did Uber Eats for a little bit. Turned it on, nothing came up, and then DoorDash became red. I instantly hit it. We're gonna see what's gonna happen after I deliver this order, because it's gonna be pretty much 3:30 when I deliver this order, and DoorDash literally does not give me a good dash time. When I started, it was almost 3 o'clock, and they only allowed me to dash until 3:30. And right now, when I get to the delivery, my dash time is probably going to be over. So we're going to see what happens if we can extend it or keep going, because Uber Eats looks like it's not that busy right now, and DoorDash just really is messing me up when I actually want to make some extra cash. So today with the 30 minutes of DoorDash, it's actually pretty good. It was $7 for 2 miles and then $7.50 for 5 miles, which is, it's the second one's not as good as I want it to be, but it's good compared to yesterday when I did DoorDashing yesterday night. It was just terrible. We got an order of I have a Dasher red card, so I can go and pay for somebody's order and deliver it. It had a Dollar General order for 17.5 miles for $13. I'm going to spend more on gas going back and forth than doing the order. So I don't know what DoorDash is thinking. And then McDonald's, I'm telling you guys, I don't know about your area, but McDonald's in my area, any of them is just terrible. Whoever orders McDonald's will not tip. It's bare minimum. It's not worth it. The only time I take it is if I look at the app and it shows and where I'm delivering goes to a busy area, that's when I'll take it. Or if I'm dead for an hour and finally something comes up, I might take it. But if it's like $2 for 10 miles, I ain't doing it. As you can see, guys, it's 3:29. No orders yet after I successfully delivered this one. I'm gonna go quickly drive somewhere away and I'll be suspicious and I'll stand here. I'm gonna go find a place to park or just drive around. Now, when you deliver an order, unless you're somewhere here, don't drive around back. Find a little plaza or whatnot to park. If you're not in the zone, if you're not too far away from a big hotspot, don't drive around. You're just wasting miles on your gas. You're just wasting miles in your car. That's what I wanted to say. And you're wasting gas. Just find a nice place to park and wait for an order. Hey guys, so it looks like my dash ended $14.50 for 35 minutes, which isn't bad. Technically, if we were up for a whole hour and it was busy, we could have made like a to 28 bucks an hour. But I'm gonna hit done, and unfortunately, let's see if I can even schedule it. Nope, next time is at January 15th at 12:30 a.m. I'm just gonna wait until it gets busy, because I don't think I'm gonna dash that late. So I'm just gonna wait until like a dash. I mean, as you can see, it's not busy in my area at all. The next busiest place is some little town, Lawrence and Greenwood. I mean, those are really tiny towns, guys. They're not gonna stay busy long. And Simpsonville or Woodruff is busy, but like I said again, those towns are really small. So I'm not sure if I want to go there. So I'm gonna go and turn on Uber Eats, Uber driver. So as you can see, when you're on Uber driver, you want to make sure your preferences. Make sure your preferences, where do we go here? I already forgot how to do this. But make sure your preferences are on, there you go. Make sure they're on delivery, not on UberX. Make sure they're on deliveries if you want to do food instead of like UberX and stuff. Okay guys, I'm doing this for the sake of the video and the fact that I have never ever done an Uber Eats order. I'm accepting a 6.6 mile trip for $3. Let's just see what happens. All right, let's go. Okay, guys, so gotta move away from this area. Don't really like it. Me and my wife are looking for a rental place to live. We got into this neighborhood, we don't really like it. There's a lot of weird things going around this neighborhood. But anyway, let's go on to a different location and hopefully I don't get another order from Uber Eats. I'm going to explain what I do not absolutely like about Uber Eats. Okay guys, so made $3.04. But here's what I don't like about Uber Eats. Look what it says. The estimate for this trip was $3.04, including tip. Tip for this trip is available 1 hour after delivery. It says the customer can change the amount until then. So we just got a base pay. So they can tip us more. But if say they paid us $5, they can remove the tip up to 1 hour after the delivery. I don't like that. Okay, DoorDash, I believe, doesn't do that. Anyway, here's what I don't like about Uber Eats. I just did it just for the heck. Okay, I got 3 points. 1 trip completed today. I'm still online. Okay? Still finding trips. Here's what I do not like about this right here. Guys, let me know in the video or in the comments. Is there a way to change the navigation on this? This thing does not use Apple. It does not use Google. It does not use Waze. I don't know what the heck it uses, but I hate it because when I'm going, I don't like using in-app navigation. On DoorDash, I hit directions and it switches to my my map of choice, which is Google. This, I don't know what it is. And I can't really hit arrived here, arrived there. And also I don't like is PIN. Customer has to provide PIN, which I don't like. Now, I'm going to keep trying doing Uber Eats, see if it changes. But basically, I don't know. I don't know if I can just simply drop it off contactless without meeting the customer and doing PIN. If that's the case, Uber Eats is out of the question for night deliveries. If it's dark, no more Uber Eats. Okay, guys. So as you can see, look, I've stopped in a plaza or a gas station area. Didn't move that far. DoorDash still not busy. Uber Eats, I found out. Now I'm gonna have to use Google Maps whenever I use Uber Eats. So that's gonna be perfect. What they have is Uber navigation, and that's trash. I'm just gonna use Google Maps. But anyway, Uber right now has more terrible rates than DoorDash, honestly. When I was there taking a bathroom break, a notification popped up and it said $2.26 for 6 miles for Starbucks. Like, really? I'd rather just sit. Just now, what I did on DoorDash, I got back on DoorDash, was my first ever Dollar General with a red card. It's honestly pretty easy. I mean, it's pretty easy, but it's a little time consuming. The base pay was $3.50 and the tip was $4.50, so it comes out to $7.50. So it's not bad with the mileage and everything, but at the same time, it does waste a little bit more time, which doesn't give me that much profit or pay per hour. Gotta watch out not to run over this doggy right here. Guys, so this Dollar General order was the only order so far. It's $7.50. I mean, I don't know if it's January, the start of the new year or what, but DoorDash and Uber Eats are just trash. They're not busy. And I am next, not exactly at a hotspot, but next. And I've been sitting here for a good 20 minutes with no orders. So my dash ends at 5:30. If I don't get anything, I'm going to go to the center of the city and turn on Uber Eats and see what comes up there, because then I'll be at least closer to home. But other than that, I might call it quits for DoorDash until probably 7 p.m. So my DoorDash ended, and I was like, I'm going to try Uber Eats. Going to go to center of Spartanburg. Uber Eats shows up nothing. I quickly switch over to the DoorDash. DoorDash shows busy. So I got up to just dash until 6:30, which is junk. But at least I'm in the center of the city. I already got one off of Pizza Hut. I mean, I don't have a pizza bag, I have a catering bag. It still works the same. I just slide in the pizza sideways into the bag and it still stays warm. But they offered for almost 10 miles, they offered like $6. I was like, no. You gotta pay at least $1 a mile for this. And right now we're just sitting, I really don't know what's going on. It's supposed to be busy. Either there's way too many drivers, and the only way I'm able to hit dash now is because someone's taking a pause or a break or ending their dash, or it's just not busy at all. So guys, just delivered to a college, which was kind of weird because they don't really have actual addresses, so they met me outside. But we've been sitting, I want to say a good 15 minutes or 12 minutes or 10 minutes before we got these orders. And just now I got a good McDonald's order. It pays like, I don't know, like $6 for like 3 miles, which is really good. I mean, I wish the pay was obviously more, but that's what we get. Right now I got flooded of 2 orders back to back. But after the McDonald's order, I don't know if I'm gonna get anything good afterwards. Hey guys, first stacked order of the day. I'm excited. It got a little busier, even though we're only dashing 1 hour at a time, you know, have to wait, getting a little busier, so just picked up a little sub at a Subway. Now I'm going to McDonald's too. I mean, it pays $2.25. I know it's a base pay, but if you guys think about it, it's only additional 1 mile, and that's $2 a mile, which is really good for us. Should I do this one, guys? 221. Where's it going? Decline. I'm sorry, but I'm not shopping for $5.50. Yep. Sorry, guys. If I'm where I'm gonna go from there is literally not near my house. It literally goes down to middle of nowhere when I do delivery. You gotta just know where you're going sometimes and not accept deliveries. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Accept an $8 order for 4.3 miles. That is perfect. Let's go get this done. Okay guys, so we finished the night strong. I could have scheduled to dash at around 9 p.m. I paused the orders, and after I paused the orders, it just went into not busy or too many dashers. So I ended up doing another stacked order, which they added $2 tip extra before I finished the delivery because I waited a long time at Red Lobster. And overall, I want to say at the end it got better, but this exact week in January, DoorDash was just trash, and especially Uber Eats. First time trying it, it was just trash. But hey, you gotta take your wins and losses. But I don't know what's going on, but January just trash right now.
Not canceled. Guys, I'm Eddie B. 2064 turn right. This particular package.
Driving a temp in the 6 Series.